Ruben Amorim's days are numbered as Manchester United manager. I do not see how this can continue any longer. United have just lost 3-1 at the G-Tech Stadium. I don't think they've won here since 2022. And today was honestly a rough performance yet again from the Red Devils. Honestly, it was a great game. One of the best games of the season so far for me. Brentford get the game started off on fire, taking control of the midfield, taking control of the game as a whole, and getting 2 early goals courtesy of Igor Thiago, I think his name is, who's a striker who honestly I did not know much about. But I'll tell you what, he is a player that I am going to be keeping an eye out for this season, because those are the type of strikers that motivate me, that I like. The ones that make those runs, get in behind the defence, and don't mess about. Don't try to take a few extra touches. Don't try to find the perfect spot to shoot, and perhaps then in the search of getting the perfect position, messing up the whole chance. Just whack it and trust your own instincts. And that's what he does. He just thumps it past Bayindir. And look, Bayindir, I think, had a polarizing game. For the second goal and the third goal, he has to do better. But he made some big saves as well. But that one is one where you can't argue. There's nothing you can do about it. It comes off the post. It's going at 700 miles per hour. I personally thought he'd skied it or it'd gone wide. I couldn't believe my eyes. And then I thought it was offside. It wasn't offside. It was just an amazingly timed run. Great pass from Henderson as well. And from that point, bro, Man United already on the back foot. And then only minutes later, the same guy, bro, Thiago, finds the ball in the back of the net after, I think, a save from Bayindir, and then it went back out. He got the rebound, and honestly, it's not the best of shots, this one from the striker, from the Brentford frontman. Genuinely, Bayindir has to do better. He gets a whole hand on it, and I get he's on the ground and he's off balance. But was there really that much power where it had to slide under your arm? I don't know. It felt like Bayindir had oil all over him, bro. Like, genuinely, for that shot. How are you not sticking to that? Like, that was honestly poor goalkeeping. But from then on, United started to grow back into the game a little bit. I saw Cunha making some good runs, some good chances. Bruno, to be honest, wasn't really himself today. But Šeško was improving. He had honestly a pretty bad first half an hour, first 20 minutes. He started to get into the game. United get their goal back quite early on through Šeško. Yes, it was a scrappy one. Yes, he misses about 2 shots he should have scored before. But he gets it done eventually. And from then on, United, up until, I'd say, 60th, 70th minute, it was more of their game. They were still getting frustrated by Brentford. Brentford was still going on counter-attacks, looking dangerous, looking like they could kill the game off and win it for themselves. But United were still there, and you couldn't count them out. And then around the 75th minute or something like that, Man United finally get their breakthrough. And they win a penalty courtesy of Mbeumo. It looks like a bit of a weak one, but it's undoubtedly a penalty from there. If you feel any contact as a striker and you're in front of the defender, you can pretty much go down and it will be a penalty guaranteed. And I agree, that's a penalty. You cannot put off a striker, an attacker, any player when they're one-on-one against the keeper like that. It's a red. Sorry, it's a penalty. And honestly, it could have been a red as well. I think if I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. So if I'm a United fan and that happens to me and it's not a red card, I'm questioning that, and I'm probably going to be quite frustrated about that decision. But he gives him a yellow card. Crazy delay for the penalty. But I'm there thinking, like, you know what? Like, yeah, we made this whole deal about, there's a big delay, so the taker's going to get more nervous and he's just going to overthink it. But bro, I was there thinking to myself, Bruno, bro. Bruno this doesn't work for Bruno. It's his bread and butter to take these penalties. No amount of pressure can stop him. No amount of pressure can put him off. And I genuinely just thought the delay was giving him more time to assert his choice on where he wanted to go, where he wanted to shoot, and how much power to put on it. I thought, honestly, he was probably analysing Kelleher. Like, genuinely, I was not expecting him to miss that at all. And it's a very weak penalty. It's a very weak penalty. Great save from Kelleher, though. And then from there, bro, Brentford still have 11 men. It's trouble. It's trouble for United from then on to get back into the game. And they just couldn't. They brought on a lot of subs. Amorim clearly desperate, knowing that his time could be up. Bringing on Mount, bringing on Xerxes, bringing on Mainu. who, by the way, I thought had a very good cameo. I do not understand how he didn't start today over Ugarte. But bringing on all these guys, all these attacking-minded players, and it just didn't seem to work. And then right at the end, when Man United are knocking on the door for the 2-2, Brentford get the break they need. And honestly, what was it? It was between Jensen and the number 18, who I'm not quite sure. No, it wasn't. Yeah, Jensen and the number 18, who I don't know if it's Yarmoliuk or someone else. But it doesn't matter because the focus is on Jensen. Jensen, I'm thinking, has to pass it. He misses the opportunity to pass, goes inside, but no Man United player or defender is really closing him down. He has the space to shoot. And he just thumps it in, bro. And I'm thinking, wow, what a finish. I genuinely reacted like that. I see the replay. Altai buying it. What does this Lamens guy have to do to start, bro? What does he have to do to start? This Binder guy is barely in his 6-yard box. The shot literally goes above his head. He dives sideways, almost. It goes here, and he dives away from it. I don't know, bro. This guy's hardly a goalkeeper, bro. This guy though. What is the vision that Amorim has with him? I don't understand. But anyways, game, set and match for Brentford from that point onwards. I mean, there was only 1 minute left. But what a way to end, and what a finish as well. Like, even if Binder has to be saving that or doing better, like, he does get power on it. He does get some swerve on it as well. And yeah, I think Jensen really was a positive for Brentford today when he came on. So what's next for Man United and Ruben Amorim? I couldn't tell you. I thought he was going to get sacked after Fulham, after Grimsby, after Man City. Maybe he earned some time with the win against Burnley and against us, but I don't see it. I don't see how this could continue. I don't. And he's not making it any better for himself. You can argue that he doesn't have his players still, or his system, they're just adapted. It's nonsense, isn't it? It's absolute nonsense. Like, the guy himself, he doesn't help himself at all by not starting Mainu, by just for some reason insisting on this Ugarte guy, by benching Euro today. I don't know if there was any underlying reason for that, but benching Euro, your best centre-back, in a game like this, I don't know the thought process behind that. But it was a very bad game from Amorim's side. United got bossed about in the midfield. To start a back five against Brentford and only change to a back four when you're 2-1 down with like 30, 20 minutes to go. I don't know how they can continue with him. It's crazy. Every single time Man United lose, I'm going to be making one of these videos. And if Amorim is still there, I'm going to be even more and more baffled each time. He's not bought himself any time with anything he's done, like in the past for the club. So I do not understand what the owners see. But yeah, I honestly, I'm expecting him to go. Potter was sacked yesterday. It was kind of between him and Amorim who's going to get sacked first. Now maybe they feel like, I don't know, West Ham opened the gates. And look, West Ham sacked Potter. Seconds later, they bring in Nuno, who, was a free agent. But that is a very, very good replacement. And it was a snappy one as well. I think Man United, at least right now, are going to be negotiating with some of these managers. Iraola, Glasner, whoever it may be, Eddie Howe, potentially. I mean, we've heard rumours of Southgate, but I think that's more nonsense. But these three guys, Howe, Glasner and Iraola, I think there's going to be contact there. There might have already been contact. And I think these managers are going to know that when Amorim goes, which will probably be soon, be ready to pack your bags. Be ready to pack your bags. I don't know which one of the three they've gone for or which one they're going to really push for. It might be Iraola, it might be Howe, it might be Glasner, but whichever one, they're going to have to get ready to pack their bags soon, if not now, because this guy's not going to be lasting much longer. Yeah. That's all my thoughts on today's game. Very good game of football, very entertaining to watch, but for United fans, it'd be an absolute just pain. It's never good. It reminds me a bit like the Aston Villa result ages ago when Bruno missed a penalty in the last minute to equalise, I think it was. And everyone said he did it on purpose to get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer fired. Hey, I'm starting to see some of the same conspiracy theories pop up here. The patterns are repeating themselves. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments. Are you a United fan? And if so, How do you feel about your situation right now? Can you see your season getting turned around with a new manager, or is this just going to be another season of doom and gloom? But yeah, anyways, I'll see you in a bit.